Good morning, and it is, God, I'm so tired. It's Thursday, March 3rd. All right, so I'm at Lowe's, and I picked up some lawn and leaf bags because I got all these pine cones I'm gonna end up picking up, and a lot of twigs and stuff, I'm sure. And then there's a lot of pine needles, and I don't know if they're all gonna mix, all gonna mulch up, but I'm gonna try to direct them close to the flower bed, and then just like toss them, blow them into the flower bed. But whatever, I don't know, maybe not, depends how things line up. But I got these lawn and leaf garbage bags, so I'm just gonna run around the yard with an open bag, that's super light, and just shoot it in. It was $2, and then the county takes it away for free. But excuse me, man, I got a funny story to share with you guys before we go do this yard. So you heard of what's it called, courtesy flushing? You take a dump, you flush, so you kind of get everything gone, you know what I'm saying? Courtesy flush, you know what I'm saying, while you're still doing your business. You kind of like time it, like bloop, flush goes, and like sucks all the stink out, you know what I'm saying? And like when I'm in public, man, I kind of, I try to really respect other people and stuff like that too, I know some people are like, oh, whatever, man, just drop a bomb in there, man, just blow it up, yeah, and sure, why not, Well, I'm kind of not like that so much. So, there's I walk in, and there's a dude in the stall, you see his feet, and then there's an open stall, and that's a mess, and then there's an open stall, and that one was clean, and then there was a dude at the last stall. So I'm like, well, I go into the one that's clean, and I'm about to take care of business, I'm about to do my courtesy flush, and just as I'm about to reach back and hit the button, the dude's phone rings, and so I waited. What are you gonna do, dude? He was done. He was getting ready to walk out. He flushed the toilet. You hear him rustling around with his pants and everything. So he's getting ready to walk out, right? So you hear the toilet flush. He's getting ready to go. His phone rings. I'm about to flush my toilet. Dude answers the phone. Hello, this is Mike. Flush. No hiding where he was at. A commercial toilet flush. Big old giant flush. Just as he says, hello, this is Mike. Flush. Yeah, I'm just getting out of the bathroom now. I was like, I'm sitting there dying, man. Oh my God. I don't know, man. I can't answer the phone in a bathroom. I just can't, for two reasons. One, I'm in the bathroom. Okay, I mean, at my house, okay, but at a public bathroom, man, I'm in the bathroom, man. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two, you can't control what the person next to you is gonna do. You don't know if that dude's gonna decide to play his, play the pull my finger game, and you're like, oh, this is Dan. I don't know. I don't know what the dude's gonna do next to me. Maybe he's gonna flush the toilet. Here's a customer. Hey, this is Dan. Yeah, I was interested in that quote. You get whoosh. Should I call you back at another time? Oh no, just shooting the shit. I don't know. I mean, I got him, man. I don't know. I just can't do it. I don't know about you guys. There's a lot of people that don't really give. Oh, look at my new steel safety glasses here. Sunglasses, safety glasses. That's right. I'm definitely old manning it, because the old men, they always have that big old robo cop looking thing or whatever, the Terminator glasses. Kind of quite funny. So I look like my wife's car. So what are you gonna do? That's my morning at Lowe's, flushing the toilet on a dude on the phone. But anyways, we're gonna run over here, gonna have a buttload of pine cones to pick up, and some stuff. This yard hasn't been done in a minute, and so she's paying me a nice good price to get her all cleaned up, and she's a real estate lady, so I take care of her, she takes care of me, and I'm hoping, she's from last year, so I'm hoping I've earned her business to the point where she'll get me some accounts, some of her own accounts, real estate businesses, homes, whatever, rentals or something, I don't know. But so that's what we got going on today, and that is basically it. I bought 2-inch lifting blocks for the back of my truck, like I did with my Ranger. I lifted the back of my Ranger up, but I think it was only 1 inch I lifted up, and then I put a helper spring. These are 2 inch. I think the 2 inch are going to be too big, but that was all they had. But that's okay, because you could buy the block separately for like 10 bucks. So I'm going to look around at different places for the 1 inch blocks and see if I can get my truck back up about 1 inch, and then put the helper springs on. And because this suspension's kind of tired, so even without a trailer, the truck, you know, these aren't like half-ton trucks or 3/4 ton trucks. You know, half-ton trucks are soft. They're you know, they're for a ride. You know, like your Chevy 1500, Ford F-150, Dodge 1500. They have a soft suspension on them, so that's why they can't carry a lot, because they're a truck, but they're a homeowner's truck. You know what I mean? They're trucks for putting stuff in, but not, you know, not bagging it with, you know, a ton of sand or you know, or 2 tons of rock. You know, you can't do that with them half-ton trucks. You just can't do it. They're not built for that. They're built to haul things that you need to haul, carry things that you need to carry, and still be soft and comfortable for the wife and family. That's what a half-ton truck is for. These are the exact same way, but even less grade. So your Ford Rangers, your Chevy Colorados, your S10s, your Dodge Dakotas, your Toyotas, Nissans, all your smaller trucks. This Sport Track, they're meant to be comfortable first, with the ability to carry things and haul things, but to a lesser degree than a 1500 even. So what I like to do is I like to just beef that up a little bit. Of course, I'm not going to overdo the abilities of the frame, the brakes, the rear end. You know, still got those things you need to take into effect. But I do like my trucks level. I don't like my trucks sagging. And, you know, my Ranger was kind of tired. This truck is kind of tired. You know, the leaf springs are kind of tired. So for about 50 bucks, you can get lifting blocks and a set of leaf springs, you know, just a helper spring. When you put those 2 things on, the lifting block will hold it up, you know, will raise up the back of your truck some, and then the helper spring, when you put your trailer on or something like that, gives you about an extra 1,000 pounds of carrying. You know, it'll still go down some, it's just not going to go down as much. So that's where that 1 inch block helps keep you level. When the trailer's not on, that 1 inch block will have you up a little bit. And so that's what I'm looking for out of my Sport Track here, like I did with my Ranger. And that really worked out perfect, man. It gets everything up, and it takes the angle out of your trailer too. So when you're loading up in your trailer, if your bumper is up higher, then the trailer will be up higher. Your ramp will be at less of an angle. You know, the transition from the ramp to the belly of your trailer, the floor of your trailer, won't have that steep angle where like decks, stuff like that get caught. So if I can get the nose of my trailer up a couple inches, that also makes a difference. I don't have that problem because the zero turn is compact wheels. You know, you'd have a problem if you had like a lawn tractor. That's where like things like that start to come into play, where the decks start getting hung up. But zero turns, you don't really have that problem. But still, I mean, what the heck? I like to have my trailer up a little bit, and I like to have my truck level. That's the way I like it with the trailer. So, and since I don't really go much anywhere without a trailer, I always have something connected to my truck, because I rarely go anywhere anyways. You know, mostly what I'm doing is during the day, and then at night I'm pretty much a homebody. So during the day I'm pretty much working with a trailer or something. So I don't mind if my truck's jacked a little bit. So I got to do that. There's a nice 5x8 or 5x10 trailer sitting right there. Just a little Lowe's special. Nice little trailer for hauling things, a lawn tractor or something. So, yep, we're going to pull up to this yard now and see how bad this mess is, and get her all cleaned up. And then I got some invoicing to do. Just, you know, get out another set of reminders. This will be the second set of reminders for everybody. And geez, just a couple more weeks, man, and we're in it. We are deep into the do. So yeah, all right, let's do some mowing. Yes, sir. That's a mess. That's a mess. So what I'm gonna do is, you know, I'm gonna do a really nice job for this lady. She just came out, paid me cash. I'm gonna blow all this down here, then I'm gonna rake it up into a pile. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to rake it up into a pile. I'm going to put it into a brown paper bag. And then I'll mow it. And that'll make it nice and easy. And I won't be hitting my blades all over this wood. And then over here, look, it is a big yard. You guys remember this from last year, don't you? Remember this yard from last year? Over here, we got some twigs. A lot of pine needles sitting idle on this grass, just sitting. So what I'm going to do with that is pick up the pine cones and the wood, and then I'm going to mow. And I'm just going to start directing all the pine straw into there as I'm mowing. And the backyard's going to be a mess too. I know it is. Backyard's going to be yuck. But this is easy stuff, man. This is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's see what we got. Ah, this ain't bad. This ain't bad at all. All right. Ah, it's not bad. So, there we go. Like I said, she paid cash, so, I mean, you know, what are you going to do? Somebody pays you cash, that's like a tip. You get extra money when somebody pays you cash, right? Sort of, in a way, right? It's in your hand, it's in your pocket, and that's what I like. Oh, people got their sprinklers going, the birds are chirping, it's 45 degrees out, I'm in short sleeves, a little chilly, not too bad. Let's go to work. Slight change of plans. You remember that guy that was supposed to come pick up all them leaves for me, but his truck broke down? Well, he rents my house from me, one of my old houses. So he's coming to pay me rent today. So I was like, hey, you meet me at this house and you can earn back that money that you weren't able to do. So what I did is I just blew all this down and over, and I took up 2 paper bags of crap out of it, and I'm just gonna mulch that in. And I cleaned up all the way around the corner, so it's ready to mow. See, there's no pine cones all in the yard now. I cleaned all this up, blew it all down. So there's just gonna be some sticks and stuff, so by the time he gets here, he could just grab the sticks up out of my way and some loose pine cones that are still sitting, and I'm just gonna start mowing now. So, if you guys want, you can hang out with me and watch me mow, I guess. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of mowing. Let's do a little mowing. You want to watch me mow? Let's mow. We'll leave this on for a little bit. This machine is so good for mulching. I don't want to make it all go away. Look at this. That huge pile that was over here, now shredded to pretty much nothing. And I could keep going over this and over this. I could shred it a few more times and dump it in the pine straw and you'd never see it. But I'm just gonna have that guy come and just rake this up a little bit. So now we're gonna move this way. We're gonna move and go ahead and mow on down here, and then we'll do out here on the other side of the curb here. All right, shh. Don't be giving away the nation's secrets now. It's on camera.
Okay.
Talking about your honeys or anything like that. You never know who's gonna watch it.
Okay.
That was pretty nice. I'll tell you, I'm still learning this mower, you know, the capabilities of this mower, and I'm quite impressed. That was a lot of pine straw sitting there, and a lot of pine cones. Did you guys hear, like, clunk, clank, bang? No. I mean, I didn't even realize I was mincing up the pine cones. And it did. It just minced it up. That looks, I mean, that's acceptable for a really nice cleanup here. Got a few pieces here and there, you know. I'm gonna have my guy come and walk around and pick up wood, but I want to keep on mowing and just keep on keeping on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the camera. I'm going to pick up some of these twigs, get them out of my way, pile them up for him to grab, and I'll be back and we'll finish mowing the backyard. Look at that. That's pretty impressive, honestly. I'm impressed. Okay. It's a lot better than that John Deere 42-inch I had. That's for darn sure, because it wasn't a commercial deck. So, all right, let's pause this. I'll get some things out of my way, then we'll mow.
might be a little bit hard to appreciate what I'm actually dealing with here with these leaves. There are just a ton of them. So what I ended up doing was I blew the leaves down this side of the yard into here, and so now I'm just kind of chopping them up, making them smaller, mowing the lawn at the same time. But I want you to look from this angle. Now look how clean it is up there where the camera just was. That's how good this mower is. I mean, it's like, here's the mess and there's the spotless. I mean, this mower is just rocking. It's just rocking these pine needles. Look at this mess. That's from the mower. That's not from the blower. The mower's creating this. The mower is sucking this crap up and cleaning the yard. I didn't blow that. Now, you just saw me do that, so I wanted you guys to see that. So, I mean, kind of cool, man. It's really impressive. But I'm going to go ahead and hold it there because I don't have a chute blocker, and I'm chasing leaves now, and I'm just wasting gas and wasting time. So I got it in a pretty decent strip. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and just start making piles with my rake real fast, and that guy will be here and he'll pick those piles up and pick these twigs up that I piled up over here, and the pile in the front, he'll pick those up, take those away, and I'll weed eat an edge, and then I'll just come back and mow once this is all cleaned up. So if I didn't have that guy, I would do the exact same thing, but I would be putting it in the paper bags and just let the county come and get it. But there's nowhere for me to like really shred this out, and I'm not going to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I mean, there's just no reason for that. If I had a chute blocker, it'd be different, but right now I'm chasing the leaves, and I don't want to sit here and just keep chasing the leaves, and I don't want to put all these leaves into these flower beds like that, into these pine beds. So that, not that many. A little bit okay, but not that many. So let me go ahead and get on the rake, make some piles real quick for this cat, and then weed eater and edger. Well, it was so Ooh, look, the cover's coming up. Look at that old girl. Look at that, huh? It's like a Marilyn Monroe moment, standing over the city storm vent or whatever, blowing the skirt up. Look at that. It was coming up. Tight little car right there. But man, what a pleasure to get this yard back in shape. There it is. There it is. What do we got? So, I mean, we look really good now, huh? They should be happy. Everything's super clean. Front yard looks nice. All the pine cones are gone. Edged up, weed eated. We motivated the neighbors across the street. They're doing some work. They're raking up pine straw and making pine straw beds with their pine straw. So people say, what's the deal with this pine straw? I never heard of putting pine straw down. Well, this is why. When you have all these pine trees, you have all the pine needles on the grass. So when you go putting down like red cypress mulch or wood chips or rock, it just gets covered with pine straw and it becomes a nightmare. So just make pine straw beds. If you want flower beds, use pine straw. And a lot of these people around here don't even have to pay for pine straw. They just clean it up every year and freshen it up. But we're looking pretty good now, huh? I did a house wash here back in, I think, November or December. I washed this house. Yeah, huh? Pretty good. It's real clean looking. They like their hedges trimmed soft, not like all squared up like a, you know, they don't want like Disneyland type hedges, bushes, shrubs. They like them soft. They like them to just look natural. They just don't want them out of control. So usually once every 2 months, I just lightly tap them and then just chop it up with the weed eater, pretty much in place. Not too shabby, huh? But I gotta go take care of some banking situations now. Gotta pay the mortgage on my rental and take care of some stuff. So I don't know what else I'm gonna do today for videos, but I got 2 today. So one's a video response about pressure wash questions, and then this little vlog here today with this cleanup. Let's just stand back here, take one more look. I know they happy. And that's good. Now we got her all cleaned up, so when she comes due in a few weeks, I think she comes due the week of April 1st. I think Friday is April 1st. When she comes due again, and this is going to be an in and out, cut edge trim, and go. Quick bucks, quick bucks. And I'm really impressed with that Gravely. My goodness gracious. I mean, I hope you guys got to see like the real difference of as it mowed, like how it was just vacuuming and chopping and discharging. What a beast. It was awesome. 3,500 bucks, man. Pretty reasonable so far. So I'll probably close this video out and maybe do some more video responses later. All right, guys, thank you so much. Bye.